Hi, I'm Anne Hathaway, and this is my life in looks. Hello, princess! This is the dress Princess Mia wears when she decides that she is going to accept the throne. Why do we love a makeover montage? I don't know. I don't know how to answer them, but God, I love them. I think I love growth. I think we all love growth. Well. I see that I am wearing the Chanel boots. Gosh, it's so funny because the last time I saw this outfit was like on a meme, like, are you wearing the, and it's the armor from the 1992 Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yes, I am. So this is Andy Sachs in her post-makeover scene from The Devil Wears Prada, which was designed by the one and only, the legend, the eternal, the goddess Patricia Field. I feel like part of the reason why The Devil Wears Prada has such enduring power is because of the brilliance of the costume choices, and that's all Pat. I was getting ready for a Michael Kors fashion show. Well, I had just recently gotten my bangs back. And as I was going out the door, I thought, oh, that's funny. I kind of look like Andy, kinda. But I didn't think anything of it. And then I showed up, and then I realized I was sitting next to Anna, and everybody was kind of looking at us, and I thought, I think maybe I look a lot like Andy right now. Within minutes, literally, of the fashion show, I found out that, yes, I had looked a lot like Andy. This is my character, Lorene Newsome, from Brokeback Mountain, directed by the master Ang Lee. This is one of the films that changed my life. I'd been a likable actress, a cute actress up to this point. This was the first time I think I'd ever been considered like a real actress, a dramatic actress. At one point, it was Heath Ledger, Michelle Williams, Jake Gyllenhaal, and myself, and we were out to dinner. I looked around and I realized that we were about to make a movie that was going to be an extraordinary challenge, and none of us were over 25. I just remember feeling like we'd just been entrusted with something really important. I don't know, I still get chills. I remember every second of making this film. I loved her so much. I loved her so much, and I just thought this rodeo queen princess type was, who had a surprisingly steely, tough, rhinestone quality to her. She was an incredibly special character. I made up a whole story about how my father, for every one of my birthdays, would always buy me a piece of jewelry that was kind of horseshoe themed. So just looking at that, oh, I picked that belt, but we picked, just everything was chosen with such care. And I really appreciate how beautifully my scarf is tied. This is Dr. Amelia Brand in Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. I was actually just talking about this the other day because the costume was very heavy, and I asked to try it on, and I got asked to, I'd like to test it in water before I have to, there's a sprint sequence in it. And so I got taken to a pool and I ran about 20 yards and I said, that's enough. I know everything I need to know. And I went straight out and bought a weighted vest. And I spent the next, I think, 8 weeks just running up and down trails in LA, just trying to build up my stamina and my strength to be able to bear the weight of that. There's a physical component to filmmaking. It's an amazing art form, and it's something that you truly can turn yourself inside out for. And that's all I just wanted to say was it was a pleasure to get to run across Iceland in this spacesuit in mid-thigh height water again and again and again and again, as many times as Chris needed. What's confusing about the ending? Love. That's the ending is love. I don't know. I mean, the ending, the whole film is a feeling, and the idea that physics is poetic and emotional as well. This is one of my favorite dresses of all time. I know you're not supposed to have favorites. It's like children, but this one was really, really special. It was a magnificent garment. I wish you could see the insides of it. The way it was constructed was just incredible. Literally everything that comes out of Donatella's mouth deserves to be